So did you ever feel like that you were special, that you were selected to have this vast wealth, uh, and that there were others who worked the 12-hour days their entire lives, and because of circumstance or something that they were that you were somehow special or picked to have this role?
Well, as I acquired wealth, that the idea of having that wealth did occur to me that it also brought with it responsibilities. And I began reading, and especially talking with and reading a gentleman named Herbert Spencer. And Mr. Spencer's idea was that those who managed to accumulate great wealth could not keep it, but had to use it in ways that would benefit the rest of humankind.
At the turn of the century, you've sold your holdings to J.P. Morgan, and you spend the remainder of your life involved in some very different projects for a man of your wealth. Why don't you tell us about those?
Well, my principal love and joy, a daily basis practically, was play golf. I love the game of golf. Not particularly good at it, but I love to play. And I hated to lose. I know a lot of men like that. The principal focus, my life did not change for daily use for about 20 years. I would get up early in the morning, spend 2 hours reading and dictating correspondence in my office, and then doing what I would like to do the rest of the day. Most of the time I would fit in a round of golf, but also communicated with presidents and members of Parliament and the Congress and heads of state, kings and queens, and along about 1908, I received a request from a place called Eureka Springs to make a donation for their library, and we answered in the affirmative and gave them the benefit of $15,000 of my money for them to construct a library. And that's what we see here today. And I see that they have my portrait and name on the fireplace. And I love the building, and it turned out magnificently. It does have a nice flight of stairs outside, and I like for my buildings to have flights of stairs to lead up to, and require a person to make a little effort to obtain their education and reading materials.
Your philanthropy has ensured that communities all over the United States, as well as other English-speaking countries, have libraries, and many communities now have free libraries, and a lot of it is a result of your philanthropy. And I think what we would like to know is your opinions about the modern library and its functions, and how it performs for its community.
The modern library being as one much like the one we are sitting in today is your question?
Yes.
First of all, I'm amazed by the quality of the light in this building. At my time, gaslight was the best we had, and it was somewhat flickering at times. But the other advancement that I see are that books continue to be the main staple of the library. And the book and the printed page, I think, will continue, although I understand that there is access to information that is unparalleled in history by the populace of any nation through the World Wide Web, which I find to be a fascinating development. The library will continue to be relevant and provide power to the citizens and patrons of the library's use, so long as it continues to be a center where they can obtain information free. And my goal was to make information free to the public, both by these gifts and by the continued use of my money through the continued philanthropic efforts of the Carnegie Foundation. And it continues its efforts today. And I find that my money is still being used for good use.